Hey guys, today's video is going to be an explanation video because I've decided that I've been doing YouTube videos for quite a few weeks now and I keep saying about
oh, just ignore that, that's just my lazy eye, and oh my god, lazy eye, blah, blah.
and I haven't actually explained what that is. And it sounds like really stupid, but a lot of people might not know or might not even be able to realise what's happening. It may just be me thinking that you can tell. So today I'm going to be explaining about my lazy eye to give you some more information about it. I don't really know much technical speak scientific of it, but I know what I remember of it. So we're going to start. I've got notes written down here because it's quite a long thing and I can't actually remember a lot of it because I was so young. I have technically a lazy eye and a turn in my eye, which I think it's the turn in my eye which I complain about more rather than my lazy eye, which I say it is. And a turn in my eye basically means that my eye used to face the wrong way. So when I was younger, this eye, as you can probably tell, that's the dodgy one. This eye used to actually face the corner of my nose to the corner of my eye. So my pupil and everything used to just be here and it would just be stuck. So I was like constantly cross-eyed in one eye. So it was there at first. Then I had corrective surgery when I was 6, I think, and they basically did whatever they did. In my head, they like pulled my eyeball out and stuck it back in the right way, but I don't actually know what they really did. But they corrected it and set it back so it was centre again. And that was fine, and yeah, it was horrible having the operation. I remember having it, which I really don't like. It was not very nice. Then it was fine for about 4 or 5 years maybe. I'm not quite sure how long it was before it started turning again, but I know by age 11 it needed to be corrected again because this time it had gone that way. So literally like wandered. It went from in the corner, corrected to the middle, and then over 4 or 5 years it slowly moved and went that way. So then it used to be like, if I turn my eye, it used to be like this, constantly stuck over there. This eye's fine, but this one was then stuck in the corner. So again, at 11, I had surgery to put it back in the middle, and I remember this one because I had it maybe, I'm going to say at least a week before I actually started high school. So it may have even been a couple of days, I can't remember, but I know that when I first started high school, I had like a really swollen eye and it was all gross and bloody and horrible, and it was like, did it have to come at that point? I'm going up to high school and now I've got like a swollen, crazy eye. But yeah, so that's pretty much the gist of the story of my operations anyway. It hasn't moved again since my operation at 11. It's moved slightly. I don't even remember which way it is. It's just moved slightly one way or the other, but only very, very slightly. So I don't think I'm going to need corrective surgery again on it. It stays put the majority of the time. I does still wander. I think that may be down to the lazy eye rather than the turn in my eye. Lazy eye means I can't really see anything at all out of it. It's ridiculous, like literally cannot see. No, I can see. I feel like I can see more now than when I was a kid, but that's probably because I know what I can see now because I'm older. So I'm not quite sure what lazy eye is. Apparently it's astigmatism as well, and I don't know.
Can I have a look what they actually mean? I'll have a look at my phone.
Okay, I got it up. It says, astigmatism is an optical defect in which vision is blurred due to the inability of the optics of the eye to focus a point object into a sharp focused image on the retina. Right. This may be due to an irregular curvature of the cornea or lens. So basically the inside of my eye is curved rather than flat, I think. Yeah, so that's what astigmatism is, and that's what I have. I've never actually looked that up before, so woo! Yeah, it doesn't affect me in any way whatsoever. Really, it's something that I've learnt to live with. I can still drive a car, so that's the most important thing. I did just before my 16th birthday, 17th when you learn to drive. Just before my birthday, yeah, just before my 17th birthday, I had a test at the opticians to see whether I would be able to drive, and it was a whole thing about seeing where lights were and stuff. And they said basically because I've always had astigmatism in my eye, my good eye just does the work automatically for it. It's not even something I think about, it just does it. So luckily I was still able to drive. It took a while for me to get my licence through because they had to bring doctors and surgeons, I think, and hospitals and opticians, and they had to bring everybody and find out whether I could drive, but I could. So it doesn't affect me. Sometimes it's a bit difficult to do things like reverse parking. Can't reverse park that way. Like, to turn around that way, it's impossible to reverse park. I have to do it this way because otherwise I have to turn my head right the way around because I can't see out this one. So it's like, so yeah, that's the only thing I struggle with. Just simple day-to-day things, like if you know me, you'll know I'll always sit this side of you because I can see you then. If you sit this side, I can't see and I have to turn my whole body around to be able to see you. So just simple little things like that. It doesn't really make a difference. Apparently I have bad depth perception, which I haven't really noticed. I'm 24 this year, so I've had it all my life. It's not something I even think about. With the astigmatism and the lazy eye part of it, they tried a lot of different things when I was younger. I had contact lenses, I wore patches, which was horrible. Both of them were horrible. Just to try, they said I couldn't have glasses because my eye was that bad. The lens would have to be like really thick to be able to do a thing. So they gave me contact lenses and I used to have to wear patches and it was horrible. I hated it. I did not enjoy it at all because the contact lenses I didn't really like, but my mum used to put them in for me because I was that young when I had them. They never did anything, but I didn't like them. The patches I really, really hated because it literally felt like I was blind. If I cover this eye up, I can't hardly see anything. I really didn't like it. I think I remember when I was younger, they said maybe when I got older they would be able to do some sort of new surgery where they could do a lens transplant, or this is me thinking back for when I was either 6 or 11, whichever age that was. I remember hearing whisperings of a lens transplant when I turned 18. I've never heard anything of that. I've never gone to a specialist and had a checkup. I just go to the normal opticians. But the more I think about it, the more that I wouldn't want it even if they offered it me. It sounds like I'm really stupid when I say this, but I don't understand how somebody can see out of 2 eyes. I don't understand it. In my head, I think you're just going to see 2 different images. You're going to see an image there and then an image there. How does that become one in your brain? Yeah, so it makes me sound really stupid. I know how eyesight works, but it just, for me, I could never imagine seeing out of 2 eyes. I think it would just really make me all weird and dizzy. My eye doesn't affect me enough that I'd feel the need to go and do it, but at the same time it would be nice to be able to see out of 2 eyes. Plus, with it not working that well, my good eye, which is my what? It's like a kid. My left eye, which is my good eye, overworks. That's the word I've been looking for. It overworks. It overcompensates for my bad eye. So my eyes get very tired very quickly, and I get very strained and headaches and stuff. And over the time, my good eye is getting worse and worse to where I have to wear glasses now. When I read, I cannot see unless I wear glasses. My everyday vision isn't wonderful, but it isn't awful. They did try and give me glasses for every day, but they really just didn't help, so I don't wear them. And the normal opticians, they don't even check it anymore. They when they go in that thing where they take a picture of your eye, they just don't even bother taking a picture of my bad eye anymore because I cannot control it. So they're like, look straight, it doesn't work. And then when I go up to the opticians and they want to test my eyesight properly, they don't even bother. They just go, yeah, no, let's not even bother because I can't do it. And if they do choose to do it, it's another thing. If I look at the camera right now, if I was to close my good eye, I cannot see that camera without doing this. I don't know why that is. If I look that way, all I can see is over here. I cannot see that camera. But if I turn my head and look, then I can. So when I go to the opticians, they don't like the fact that I have to turn round. So they don't let me turn around to look at the letters and the boards and stuff, which is stupid because then all I can see is the optician sitting there. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. The many times that you will probably be able to tell about my lazy eye is if I film late at night or if I'm really tired, because the more tired I get, the more it sort of wanders. I don't know why, it just sort of wanders around. So yeah, there's not really much else to say. It's not something that bothers me or affects me. I will do the sob story. I was picked on a lot in school for it. People used to call me names because of my gauzy eye, but I'm never sort of the person that cared about that. I just was like, yeah, I have a gauzy eye. Doesn't really, what, is that supposed to hurt me? I don't know. But yeah, so that's my sob story. Ooh, but yeah, it doesn't affect me in the slightest, but I just felt like I should probably explain considering I keep moaning about it. And that was it for this video. I really, like I said, I don't know any more to say. I don't know the scientific sides of it, so that's it. If I can think of any more information, I will link it down there. I'll probably call my mom and find out if she knows anything more, because I don't know anything. I'm also going to see if I can find some pictures. My mum is looking for me to see if she can find some pictures of my eye before and after both of my surgeries, so you can see the difference. If I have found them, they will be on screen now. I hope that you found this video a little bit informative, maybe. So probably not, but I just felt like putting it out there anyway. So thank you for watching this anyway. Please subscribe. Please subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.